Hi guys, welcome back, and you are still with us on the See the Stories. This is the segment for that, and we're now gonna talk about the name is really cool, Animal Flow workout. Now, have you heard it? Maybe tried it?
I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I actually saw some clips on social media. It's very interesting. As the name suggests,
Right.
I suppose you are supposed to move like an animal.
Yeah, I'm
in
really,
the on the mat
Yeah.
or on the floor.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like freeing yourself and trying to feel the animal inside of you. But
All right,
I am
yeah.
not sure of that.
Well, now to better understand about this workout, we're gonna see the following clip.
All right, so Animal Flow is a dynamic bodyweight exercises that combines elements of yoga, gymnastics, and animal-inspired movements. This exercise can strengthen your mobility and general well-being without utilizing weights. Exert force on stationary surface or by pulling or pushing your body.
And not only that, it can also improve mobility and flexibility, body awareness, and weight management. The Animal Flow system is divided into several groups, such as wrist mobility drills and form-specific form. Now, if you see the footage there, yes, you're really doing a lot of body weight exercises. And then I see that you're doing a lot of stuff where you actually have your head lower than the rest of your body.
What does it mean, Ranga?
I don't know, we're gonna have to find out.
Yes, that's right. And for that, we have been joined with Animal Flow instructor Adelia Yovita, who will explain more about Animal Flow workout. Welcome, Adelia.
Welcome, Adele.
Hi, thank you for having me here.
Yes,
It is
thanks for coming in.
It looks like a very exciting exercise. Can you tell us more about that?
It is a very, very fun and exciting exercise because like we've explained before, there's a lot of benefits that you can get from Animal Flow, and best of all, you don't need a lot of equipments. You don't even need your shoes.
Yeah.
You don't even need a yoga mat. You just need your body to
Wow.
move.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Simple as
How
that.
long has the sport been around? Because probably I've heard about it quite a while ago, but this is the second time I've heard it.
Yeah.
It's not very common. So
Yeah.
how long has it been around actually?
Well, actually, it's quite new. It's being developed recently. I think it's in the probably 2014, 2015, if I'm not
see.
mistaken. And in Indonesia itself, it's not that popular yet. So there you go.
So is it probably going to be like the hot workout of 2024? Could be.
Let's hope so. Oh, she believes so. Now, we talked a little bit before we started the segment. Now,
Yes.
how you are a PT,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So now we were just wondering how long you've been working this specific workout, the Animal Flow, as an instructor, we believe, right?
Right. So I've been certified for almost over than a year now.
Okay.
Yeah. It was back in 2022. So it was actually a spontaneous decision to take the certification because during that time I was also running a business with my business partners for our fitness program platform. And she suggested that, you know what, let's take Animal Flow because during that time we have a lot of online clients who doesn't have a lot of equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good way to increase our exercise toolbox.
Yes.
So I took it and I never regret it.
Wow, you never
good.
look back. So I'm very interested because it is said that it's a mix of yoga, breakdance, gymnastics, and meditation. Are there any other method that already also incorporated in the Animal Flow exercise, or
So
Can
this
you
is
share
quite
more about that?
interesting. A lot of people might think that it's similar. It might have like similar benefits. It's actually kind of like comparing apples to oranges.
Yeah.
Like they're both fruits.
Yeah.
They have their own benefits.
Yeah.
But they also have other benefits that other fruits don't have. So that's exactly what yoga, Animal Flow, and what other exercise, what have you. Basically, they're all training our movement ability, but in a different way. So specifically, Animal Flow is a quadrupedal movement training.
Wow.
We humans are bipedals usually, so we use two of our limbs, which is our legs. So in Animal Flow, we're training with four of our limbs, both of arms and both of our legs.
Wow,
That explains
is
the
so
movements that we saw earlier in the footage.
Yeah.
Yes.
That.
Can you tell us more about what is this? Who is this workout perfect for?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Yes.
I like that
You can
answer.
say everyone. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no specific age groups or
Fitness level.
fitness levels or.
No. The great thing about Animal Flow is it's actually one of the main pillars in Animal Flow. It is actually we can change the exercises specific to the demands of the clients that we're facing.
Okay.
Yes, like for example, if we're talking about age, if you want to train with kids, we can focus more for their coordination, for their ability to listen to instructions.
Okay.
But if we're dealing with senior citizens, we might want to program the exercise to help them optimize their range of motion because
Yes.
usually they got, their posture is getting really stiff. So
Right.
Animal Flow can help them through that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
see. So speaking of posture, I know that there's a couple other exercises that can help you with bettering your posture. Say yoga, say Pilates. Now, what's, if you can, the difference between those ones and this one, Animal Flow?
I see. So basically, the difference here is that we are moving in a more dynamic position. So usually we don't do, especially when you're on a flow. When you're in a flow, you're going to do several types of movements and like stitch it into one big flow, like you see on the
That's
footage.
why it's flow, right? So,
It's flow. Yeah.
I'm very curious because it looks like you're moving like an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the deal about that? Why should we crawl or flow like animals? Does it relate to some philosophy about we are also some part of animal?
You know what? We're actually are animal. Humans are animals. We're like top of the food chain.
Of course
But
we are.
Yeah, we're actually animals, and probably I would like to say that Animal Flow doesn't really necessarily means that we're behaving like animals, but it's actually a combination of movement training, a movement training that uses a combination of movements to actually improve the function and also the connection of our body, so we can perform better in our daily activities.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for those who wanted to begin on this journey of incorporating Animal Flow as part of their exercises,
Yep.
are there any sort of pitfalls or some disclaimer that you want to share to our audience?
Probably, I think there are two things that comes in mind.
Okay.
The first one might be overthinking, because like what Ranga just did, like your head is on the
Right.
floor. And then people would usually get really scared of that and get really intimidated with that. But actually what we're doing in every flow class, we're going to break down the movements first to form specific stretches, to the switches and transitions, and also to some traveling movements as well. So by that, when we're breaking down the movements, it actually will not be like quite intimidating once you grasp the movements. And secondly, I think when people are lacking their awareness, because sometimes we like to push to our limit and don't really realize our capacity. So when that happens, usually people would push their movement too far. That I think it is true for any kinds of exercises. You would just end up in a really bad place.
Now, speaking on what you just mentioned, everybody wants to push their limits, right? Whether they like it or not, whether they know it or not sometimes, and it's not always good, not always a good thing. Now, what if one individual maybe trying to go into this Animal Flow workout, but they have the, let's say, previous injuries they don't know about, let's say they know about it, or maybe when there's somebody who wants to, you said earlier also, improving their mobility.
Yeah.
What happens if they have like previous injuries and then they're hoping going into the exercises that they're gonna be able to improve on their mobility because the exercise, or maybe something like a joint there's a little bit misplaced, but you think that somebody thinks that I think I can do better if I can just participate.
Well, actually, me personally, and I think some of my friends who are also instructors, uses animal flow movements to actually help their clients with limited mobility.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So basically, you can adjust the movement. We call it deconstructed movements.
Oh, you actually have a name for that.
Yes,
Really cool.
Deconstructed
Okay.
movements. Yeah, we have our own language. I'll show you later.
Great.
So we would usually, basically, it's a regression of the movement itself. So someone can actually do the movement without endangering their specific joints or specific injuries that they're having.
So this is important, and the reason why we asked, because one of our colleagues that is going to join us just twist her ankle
I think so.
or have some injuries. So
Yes.
later we'll discuss more on that.
Hopefully just minor injury.
Yes, hopefully just minor injuries.
Sweet,
All right, so for those who wants to begin working out with Animal Flow, are there any specific place that they can go to have this workout?
Yes, we have a handful of instructors. We're really hoping that there will be more instructors coming up. You know, like other fitness brands, probably like the trend just now. But right now, you can find us in Bali, in some regions in Jakarta, in Makassar, in Semarang. And yeah, I think that's it for now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And they can
and Bandung as well. Yeah.
And where can they find this information?
You can find it in the social media, in a community that is initiated by our regional leader, Coach Rahmat Rumantara.
Okay.
So you can join their social media to see where we have our offline classes.
Okay.
Other than that, some of us also have an online class. So anywhere you are in Indonesia, you could just like pop in your laptop and let's
Right.
flow together, right?
That is so easy. All right, now, are there any epic Animal Flow events that we cannot miss, and any chance to showcase
One
our
nice one, yeah.
newly
Yeah.
beastly acquired moves?
So there are two events. One of them is actually coming up next week at 21st of January. We usually have our monthly Animal Flow Jam. So we will be doing it on the 21st of January at 7 a.m. in Gelora Bung Karno. Usually some instructors will gather together and create a flow, and then we will teach it to other people who is coming and joining us for that day. So it is welcome for everyone for free, and we can learn the basics of Animal Flow and actually flowing in the end.
Okay, so what is the
Yeah.
date for that event?
That is the 21st of January. It's on Sunday
on Sunday.
in
All right.
Car Free Day. Yeah,
Time?
in Gate E, 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Wow, that is very specific.
Very
You should
specific,
go there if you want to try it out, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to register. You want to go there, you just show up. Is that
Yeah, you could just text the Indonesian Flowers,
Okay.
the community, and just give them the holler.
right?
And this, if you do that, probably you'll be ready for the big event on every 28th of August. We have our International Animal Flow Day. I saw there's a clip there playing. So, during that event, usually Mike Fitch, as the founder of Animal Flow, will give this flow sequence, which will be replicated around the world, because Animal Flow is not only in Indonesia,
Wow.
they're also in
Cool.
Hong Kong. They're really
Right.
popular in Japan, in Brazil, and lots of countries, basically. So it's really interesting when we all come together and do the flow together, and when you stitch the videos together from
Yeah.
around the world.
Yeah.
It will be very interesting. We have it at every 28th of August every year.
We can sense your
Yeah.
passion for the exercise. I can't wait to
can
try it out.
definitely get
Can
ready
you
for
actually
that
show
too.
us the moves, or should we wait until we're ready, everybody, to try it out later after the break?
Yeah, maybe we should try that
We should-
after the
we
break.
should-
All
Yeah, we should
right.
wait until the
All
break,
right.
right?
I just can't wait, Ranga.
I want to really try it out. Okay, guys, we're gonna of course try out some Animal Flow workout, or you say this sequence Animal Flow moves.
Just flows,
Flow.
Animal Flow.
Okay, we're gonna flow
Yeah.
after the break, guys. Stay tuned. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna flow.
We're gonna flow.